Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So finally the day came for me to do my final exams. I know people are wondering which final exams, because you thought that I already did my final exams. So we usually do the final exam, that is for college, final qualifying exams for college, but then we also do the licensing exams, so NCK exams, and this is done months after we've done the final exams, because we did the final exams in August, and now in November we have to do the nursing council exam, which is the exam that you do for you to be licensed as a nurse. So it's 5 AM and I'm packing my laptop and my ID card and my exam card. That is all I'll be needing during the day. And then I'll also just carry my uniform just in case, because of these all rumors we are hearing that you have to put it on, but I'll just carry it just in case. And then just a water bottle, just to be safe. You know, it is the whole entire day, so you need water. And then for my hair, I'll just comb the sides and then leave the middle part like that. Like that is it for me. Like, I just feel so crazy. 5 AM in the morning, like I want to do much for my hair. So for me personally, I was so happy with this day, because finally I was going to stop looking at my books, because I think I just got tired of reading and reading and reading and reading. So that day I woke up so early. So it's still kind of dark outside, but I'll just walk just to avoid all the jam in Thika Road. I'll just have to wake up this early and to get there early. So many people were awake, and I was just like, why am I the only one who is sleeping until 9 AM? People are going to school, people are going to work, people are just struggling, people are hustling. Some of us are just sleeping, like as if we have all the world to ourselves. Ooh. So finally I'm in town and I'll be going to Nairobi Hospital, so I'll be using the number 46 City Hoppers here. So finally we are here, so let's just get this day started.
Tena tutazunguka huku mtu apoe hata tungekuwa tu zote tunamaliza one tunaingia kimaliza wewe na kanani nyumbani.
So when we got to the lecture hall, we were like the first people to get there, and it was almost 2 hours to time. We got there at almost 7 AM, and it was so crazy, because I was like, why am I this early? Like, did you just want to complete school this much? So when you got there, at least we started like going through our notes, the notes that you have in your phone. You just try going through it and just seeing what's around there, and also you start connecting your laptop, because we are using the same internet connections. At times, like, it gets lost and something like that, so just try and adapt to that environment before the exams come. Because even when it got to 9 AM, because the exam was starting at 9 AM, we still had a kind of poor internet connection, because they were telling us to use the same Wi-Fi connection, and you know, because you're using it this like a really big number of people, it was kind of like on and off, but at least when the exam started, like, it was stable. And we thought of even buying our own bundles, but we never ended up using them, because they're like, put your phone away, let me not see you with the phone. And we were using the same Wi-Fi connection, although the internet was not so good, but it was also not so bad, because we managed to use the same internet connection until the exams was over. Most of the seats are empty, and we are here, and let's set this up. So one thing I liked is that every seat has its own socket. This is just so nice, man. Whew. And as always, I just love the views. Yeah, This down here I think is Nairobi KMTC. Yeah. So when 9 a.m. came, we had to do paper 1. So we do paper 1 at 9 a.m. and we do paper 2 at 2 p.m. So at 9 a.m. paper 1 came, and it is 120 MCQs, like 120. So that means because it is 2 hours, every single question you're given 1 minute to complete. So you have to be thinking so fast, because like if you can't be able to do one question for 1 minute, time will catch up with you and you'll be logged off here. So you have to read the question so fast and then look through the answers so fast. And you know, for MCQs, they're usually kind of challenging, because choice A looks like choice B, but choice C looks like it is the one that should be the answer, but then choice D looks like the one you read from your book, and then everything is just so confusing and you just don't know which one to choose, because MCQs are just so crazy. So you're just like reading it a little bit slowly and reading it even 3 times so that you can like really get which the answer is. So passing MCQs usually just like, can I say, God's blessings or something, because it is usually so challenging and they try and twist it. Like it is not even the same way you read it, they usually try and twist it. So it was a little bit challenging, but we just had to think slowly and do your best. Then after that we went for a break, and it is so challenging because in that area we don't have these kibandaskis and a place where you can buy like affordable food for students. And so we went to a certain hotel and they were like, oh, maini 250, and you've not even bought ugali. I don't know, nyama 250, and you're like, hey, 250. No, I can't do that. And so we went to a certain shop and just like ate these snacks and smokies and such kind of things. And finally we are done. We can just chill for the next 3 hours, then we'll get back at 2 p.m. and do the rest of the exams. And then when it was 2 p.m, we just had to go back to the hall and just try and look through your notes and start setting up your computer and just start being ready, so that when it is 2 p.m, like pop, you just do start test and you just start immediately, because it is a marathon. So it was also 2 hours and it is 120 MCQs again. So you can imagine doing 120 MCQs during the day, during the morning hours, and then 120 in the afternoon. That is almost I was just saying almost 300 MCQs that you are doing in a single day. So during the paper 2, you're also supposed to do all those questions, and it was 2 hours, and that means 1 hour, one minute in every question, and you have to be very fast and you have to think very fast. And you know, for paper 1, it carries paper 1 and paper 2. You know, paper 1 and paper 2 it is midwifery and those other stuff, that med-surg, you know, paper 1, paper 2, yeah. And for paper 2, that is paper 2 and 3. And you know, paper 3, it is something that you just can't guess, because when they tell you something like aim over or goal over something, when you look at the choices, they all look like the goal, they all look like the aim, they all look the same, they all look like a correct answer. So for paper 3, it really requires critical thinking, and you just have to think slowly, or else every answer looks correct. So paper 2 was so challenging because it has paper 3 and 4. Paper 3 and 4, like for me personally, I know people usually view these things like individually. For me personally, paper 3 and 4 usually quite challenging, and so like I was just like reading through, and you know, I was already so tired because it was almost at the end of the day. I was just so tired and I really had a headache, but I was just reading through and saying, help us God. Everyone is just so silent. This is serious, man. This is serious. But then that was it for the licensing exam. We just thank God that we're done with that exams, and we're just like hoping for the best, because you always hope for the best and we always pray for the best. I'm wishing the best to the next people who are going to do the next licensing exam, and for all the people who are coming later on to do the other exams, I'm wishing you all the best. May you all pass, may you all succeed. For me personally, I'm done with the books. I don't know even where I'm going to hide those books, but I'm done with books. I'm just trying to do other things. Like for me, I got to a point that education was so overrated, and I'm just like, I'm just going to find other things to do. But for books, it's an X. I used to think that when I'm done with the diploma, I'm going to work for like 2 years and then start doing it. I'm not doing any degree again. Like I'm done. So thank you for watching this video. See you on my next video. Bye bye.